I'll read you a birth report on that, which is a nice one. It says, "A big thank you for your advice and knowledge of the run-up to the event of our beautiful son. He was born at home on the landing. My animal instincts kicked in for the pushing stage and I wouldn't move from the top landing, which was rather cosy for my husband, myself and the midwives. I used hypnobirthing throughout and I was 8 centimetres dilated when the midwives turned up. The recorded birthing time was 11 hours 20 minutes and I can honestly say it was an empowering experience. I can't remember any pain and we now have a very calm little boy that's a joy to have in our lives." So several things about that. I rather doubt that she planned to have her baby on the landing. She'd probably gone to the loo or gone into her bedroom to pick something up and had a surge and just sort of focused on her breathing and then not thought, I really don't want to go anywhere else, but just happened to have stayed there. Instincts are like that. They just sort of seem to happen, not I really, really must do this in general. She says the recorded birthing time was 11 hours 20 minutes, which is not for 1.5 hours we were just talking about. But she also says I was 8 centimetres dilated when the midwife arrived, and usually established labour is taken to be from about 4 centimetres. So nobody knows when established labour has started. So that was the whole of labour, the sort of early labour, pre-labour, as well as established labour. So when people tell you they've been in labour for 80 hours, it is not established labour. They may have not been able to sleep for quite some time, but estimating the length of labour is in general not an accurate science. And the last thing, 2 more things. I can't remember any pain. So, okay, 11 hours, perfectly decent length of labour for a first baby. That's good. But the fact, no pain. So what does it matter? She used this lovely word, which when I hear it in a birth report, I dance around with glee, empowering. We could stick that up there actually, couldn't we? Should we put it, but it would be rather nice if it was an empowering experience. It's a good word. And I'm just writing something down because I so frequently think of something I want to say next, and then by the time I get to next, I've forgotten it. It was an empowering experience, and we now have a very calm little boy that's a joy to have in our lives. People come to hypnobirthing for a more comfortable birth, but the effect on the baby is profound. And the number of times you hear, he was so calm, she slept through the light really very early, she fed well, she didn't lose weight at the beginning, she put on weight straight away. And there is a serenity and calmness very frequently about hypnobirthing babies, which it's difficult to define, but people will frequently remark on it. So many aspects of that lovely note I got after her birth, which are useful to consider. And the one thing that I thought about as I was saying that, a mother brought her baby into a hypnobirthing class once, and she'd had a lovely birth, and it was about 3 hours, to tell the people about it. And of course the first thing that everybody said when she walked into the room was it painful? And she said, I can honestly put my hand on my heart and say it wasn't painful. But I was amazed at how powerful it was. And powerful and painful are 2 entirely different things. We can do powerful things with our bodies, which are not painful. And probably the muscles of the uterus are some of the strongest muscles of the human body, working to absolute capacity. They're working very powerfully. And when you see a DVD of somebody sort of relaxed, it looks as if they're doing nothing. They're not. Their body is working powerfully. Their mind is focused. But that doesn't mean that it has to be painful. Powerful experience and a painful experience are 2 entirely different things.